Yes, thank you so much. My name is once again John Lungat, welcoming you all to this episode. And today's video, I'm going to share with you the roles and the responsibilities of a receptionist. And in case you have not subscribed, please subscribe right away and click on the notification bell. So when we upload a video, it will notify you or you are notified. So in this case, uh, the job for a receptionist is always one of the key things or one of the jobs that every time they advertise, and you find most times we may say we are not informed about the roles, the responsibilities of being a receptionist. This job is for you and me as long as you know how to speak English, as long as you know how to get or visitors in an option or where you are, you can do a work of a receptionist. Always, why I am doing this video, because many times they have contracted companies in our countries to provide for them receptionists, especially here in Qatar. So receptionists are always needed to perform specific tasks in an organization. In a big organization, in a hotel, 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel, many. So you find the work of a receptionist is more of being a customer service provider. You find that the work of a receptionist is more of you to speak with the customers or to receive guests who come to the organization, for example, in a hotel. So the work of a receptionist is very simple as we are going to illustrate and share it together, so that it will help you one day when you find this job. I believe you are going to apply and you will succeed in this job, especially the East African education. As long as you have reached Form 4 or Senior 4 level of education, you can speak English and you are able to receive guests or visitors in an organization. I believe most of you or most of us have undergone such education, and we find it is impossible for you to do that role and responsibility of being a receptionist. A receptionist simply means a professional who is managing front desk of any organization. A receptionist is always placed at the reception of any office or the first office in an organization. A receptionist is always number one. A customer approaches and can get help from the organization. A receptionist is an eye for the organization. A receptionist does a work of receiving and greeting, providing first-hand information to the customer. So we are going to categorize the work of a receptionist or the responsibilities of a receptionist like this. Customer care or customer service. A receptionist provides what we call customer service to the client, the organization. And I believe we have all homes, or we have been in families whereby visitors or guests come to our families. And always, as children or people who are grown up in the family, you are to perform a work of a receptionist. That's what I'm saying. The work of a receptionist is more practical than any work. The work of a receptionist can be done by any person as long as you have good communication skills on how to receive visitors or guests in an organization, or in any case in a family. The work of a receptionist also is welcoming visitors or welcoming guests to the company and directing them to the right places appropriately. The work of a receptionist, you as a professional, you are not supposed to say, I do not know where you are going. In case someone comes and you do not know where somebody is going, your work as a receptionist is always to refer to the next person. And especially the work of a receptionist is what most security guards do in Qatar here. You find that security guards are placed on front desks to serve the purpose of receiving, directing, and helping those who want to find the right places or appropriate offices they have to go. And the work of a receptionist is always deliver such a service to the person who has come to the organization. Also, the work of a receptionist is to maintain the security and telecommunications in the organization. He is the first person to provide the first call to the manager in case the client or a guest has come to the organization to seek for anything, he provides what we call good communication system to the organization, using skills of customer care and dealing with the first-hand information, being the first person to receive a guest. You as a receptionist, you are to maintain and provide relevant service to the person who has come to the organization. Also, the work of a receptionist is to inform visitors by answering them and referring them to the right places where they are going. As I told you, the work of a receptionist is not to say, I do not know, but perhaps you as a receptionist, you are supposed to be knowing where and which guest is supposed to come at what time. The work of a receptionist is always to find more solutions to the person who has come to the organization. And you notice that us who have gone to school and who have learned something like you can speak English, you can attend to people, you are physically fit, you can do the role of a receptionist in any organization, of which I believe these jobs usually come to us, and often they give adverts. So the work of a receptionist is more of receiving and attending to people using good communication skills. Also, the work of a receptionist is always to answer calls. In any case, a call comes from anywhere. The work of a receptionist is to pick up the call and answer appropriately. Always in any organization, the first person any organization gets contact to or contact with is a receptionist before going to the manager. Now, you as a person who has gone to school, who has learned, can definitely do the work of a receptionist. Also, another role or responsibility of a receptionist is to notify the company personnel of visitors who have arrived to the organization by making a phone call that, manager, I have such a number of people who have come to me and they are saying they want to see you. They have come from this kind of place to see you. So the receptionist is to do what? Is to notify the company or the personnel of the visitors who arrive to the organization. And most of us who have come from Uganda, Africa or Kenya or wherever, let me talk about it. You can do the work of a receptionist. I believe by the end of this training, by the end of this lecture, we are able to answer. You are able to apply for that work of a receptionist. And how do we build a CV in case that job has come in? Building a CV is one of the challenging things to people, especially when this kind of job is advertised. You have to build your CV according to how the job has been advertised. You are not supposed to go out of the box in case they have advertised for a receptionist. How can you relate your CV to the job they have advertised? Many times we mess up our CVs. If they advertise for the work of a receptionist and you're going again to put something else in your CV, that does not correlate with what they're asking you to go and answer in the panel. So you realize we fail such a test, we fail such an interview in a panel whenever we go and attend interviews. That is one thing that we have not noticed. But when today we have finished this exam, this training, we will be able to match our CV with what they have always asked in the advert. And then lastly, as I'm winding up, the work of a receptionist always is to inform the guest or the visitors in case the service they have come for is not there. Inform them appropriately. I am sorry, we are not offering that service. Please come on such and such a day. That is very simple. So for you who has ever seen this word of a receptionist, I believe at the end of this training, we will always apply for this job and we will pass the interview. Thank you so much. I want to say any question that we have, we can always put in the comment section and then we continue sharing. I once again say, go and pass this interview. I repeat, a receptionist is a professional who manages the front organization of and provides what we call customer service care. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please consider to subscribe and hit on the bell so that when we upload a video, it notifies you. Always remember to like all videos and share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.